This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs and welcome back to Cypress series. So today I'm going to cover one very important topic that is different commands like get command, find command. Okay, and there is one more command is there that is within method is also there. So how to use these methods like get method, find method, and within method with respect to get, how to make the relationship between parent and child elements, and then how to get the child element, and there are a lot of assertions also, basic assertions also we will be seeing that, okay, with respect to Cypress. So as we know that, let me create a quick file over here. Let me new file, and I'm going to create that, let's see, element, okay, underscore, or I would say that element underscore get.js. Okay. So as we know that, I'll write some, let's see, describe, and I simple write, let's see, uh, check element get concept. Okay, and I'll put the lambda over here. Sorry about that. Right, and then I'll write one it block for as a test over here. Let's see, my test name is uh, element get testing. Okay, and I'll simple say that again one lambda. Okay, now we know that, okay, cy dot visit method is there to launch the website. So let's say I'm launching any particular website. I'll go to freshworks.com. So this particular site I want to launch, freshworks.com, and I'll launch it. Okay, over here, and I simply say that cy dot contains what, if it contains platform, this particular platform link, then you click on it. So the good thing about Cypress method, guys, it by default provide the assertions. So the moment you write cy dot contains, it means it is checking that, okay, it's there or not. It's saying that, okay, get the element containing the text or not. Okay, so we don't have any by dot link text or something like this. You simple write element containing the text. DOM element can contain more than desired text, still match, right? So if it contain text is there, yes. So I simple write, let's see, platform, and then if it contains, then you simple what? You simple do a click over here. So I simple write dot click like this. Okay, that's a simple thing. Now, earlier we have already seen that, okay, then the moment you click on platform, let's say the moment I click on platform, the URL is getting changed. So I will see that, okay, yeah, this is my platform. URL is available with platform keyword. So I want to check that, okay, in my URL, platform keyword is there or not. So how to write this? So I simply write that, okay, hey, cy.url. Then you can write some assertions over here. So should is an assertion. Should what? It should include. So I'll simply see, the moment you write control space, you will see there are so many assertions are there like that. Have, not, include, something like this. So let's see, I'll simply write include. Include what? This should include, let's see, platform over here or not. So this is a simple assertion, let's see, that I have written like this. So in URL, it should include platform. So it's very easily you can see, you can read your test systematically written, just like a normal English that you're writing, that Cypress URL should include platform like this. Now let's talk about elements. So for element, it's always get. Get means get the element. Which element that you're talking about? Okay. So let's say I want to talk about that, when you click on it, let's say I want to take this guy. This header is available or not. So I'll inspect, and we know that, okay, we have to create a CSS for this. So let's inspect this guy and we see that, okay, yeah, this is a div class. These two classes are available, and I create, let's see, one CSS selector for this. So guys, if you really want to work with Cypress, please improve your knowledge, improve your practice on CSS selector. It's very, very important for Cypress. So let's see, we are using class. So two classes are there like this. And then I'll go to H1. Okay, it's giving two H1. One is this and one is this. But I have to go to the second H1. So which method I'll be using? Let's say I'll be using nth of type, and then go to the second element. So now we are going to the second element over here. So this is a simple CSS selector I'll be using over here, and then I'll be writing over here. Now, one thing you need to remember, okay, just write in single quote, and that's it. With this, what do you want to do? So let's say I want to write should. It should be visible. So let's say I'll write it should be dot see visible. I want to check that okay, my header is visible or not. And then you can perform with the get method, you can perform the chaining methods also. So if you see that with this get method, it's saying that okay, Cypress dot chainable interface, which will actually give you the different chaining methods over there. So with Cypress dot get method, you can apply different chaining method which will actually return the chainable interface so that you can access each and every Cypress method over there. The number of Cypress method you can access over here. So like this, cy.get, cy.should. If you really want to write one more assertion, this like this, and I want to write one more assertion that okay, it should contain, see, I simple say it should contain what? It means it should contain, let's see, our platform. So I simple say that okay, it should contain our platform. This text, like this, you can write it. If you really want to write one more assertion, so I'll simply write and then I'll write that let's see, have dot length. It should have the length. It means how many h1 are there. So we have only one h1. So let's see, I'll write only one. So one simple test that I have written. So we don't need to write specifically assert dot assert equals or something like this. Okay, the most of the commands in Cypress are by default providing assertion, inbuilt assertion like that. And with the help of chainable methods, you can put number of assertions over here like that. So let's see, cy.get should end like this. Just like you must have seen such kind of pattern in BDD framework with rest assured. Okay, same thing over here like that. Something like this we are doing it. So this is something very interesting feature that they have given, and then automatically if something is getting failed, the test case will be failed like that. If you really want to see that, let's try this. So I'm going to run this. So first of all that, okay, let's run it. I'll open my Cypress. Okay, I simple write npx Cypress open. Let's open that. Okay, so yeah, Cypress is getting opened over here. Wait for a few seconds. Yeah, and your script will be visible that whatever the script that you have created. So what is the script name? The element underscore get.js. So this element underscore get.js, you click on it and your tests will be executed. So you see that, okay, yeah, it's going to freshworks.com and you see that my test is absolutely working fine. So can you see that assert, 4 assertions being added over here, right? And my test is in green color. It means my test case got passed over here. So that is the advantage of this thing. Okay, just forget about these red dots. Why? Because this is the API, the backend API, which is coming from the background actually from the Freshworks. So we are not bothered about those things. We are bothered about the UI validations over here. It's saying that okay, yeah, you were expecting this to include platform. So this will behave like an assertion over here. You can see that. Okay, that it should include the platform. So this is one assertion. This is the second. This is the second assertion. This is the third assertion, and this is the fourth assertion. So you can see expected h1 to be visible, and then expected h1 to have a length of 1 over here. So like this, you can write assertions, and by default, you don't need to write specifically assert dot assert equals or something like this. So with the chainable methods, you can simply do that. And one more thing I'll tell you, you just mouse over. It's saying that, okay, let's see, mouse over on h1. It's saying, see where exactly it is highlighting in the right hand side. It's highlighting this R platform. So let's see your mouse control is available over here. Okay, let's see like this at the bottom of the page. You simple mouse over on this expected, immediately it will tell you what exactly you are. Okay, it will highlight you what exactly you are asserting over here, which element that you are talking about. It will automatically scroll the page. See, I'll show you once again. Let's see my page is available over here. You just mouse over. See, immediately it will tell you in the right hand side that okay, our platform, this thing, our platform. The moment you remove the control, again it's coming okay over here like this. You see, it's highlighting our platform. Then again that we are highlighting this, it's visible or not. And then this h1, the have length of 1, it means we have only one header is there or not. Like this, we can simply write the assertion. It does not show you the URL because obviously this is not element, but for element it will highlight over there. Okay, this is something really cool feature is available. Now let's try some more thing. Okay, so let me just close this guy, stop this. Okay, now we will do one thing. Let's go to the bottom. Okay, bottom of the page. And in the bottom, we have seen that, okay, there are number of footer links are available. You can see these are the footer links are available. Fresh works, fresh desk, fresh service. And you inspect these guys. Let's see. So how will you, what kind of pattern you see that, okay, everything is written under li1, li2, li3 like this, right? And everything is under ul. So you see that, okay, ul class is equal to footer nav. So how will you write it? I simply write ul dot class name. In this particular ul, you give me all the lis. So how many lis you are getting? 35 lis. You can see that. This is my first li, second li, like this. Okay, like this you will be getting number of lis over here, including these guys. See, including these guys also. See, I'll show you once again like this. So we are getting all the lis like that. I want to check that, okay, all these lis count of 35. It should have the count of 35. So I'll take this guy and then I'll create one cy dot get over here. Cy dot get, and this is the CSS selector I'll be using, and then I'll write it should what? It should have and the length. What is the length count we are getting? 35 we are getting, right? You can see 35 elements we are getting, 30 of 35. So the length should be 35 like that. Okay, now let's run it again and let's see this assertion is also getting passed or not. So I'll simple write, let's see element, run this particular test once again. So it's running now, launching Freshworks and going to the platform page. And on the platform page, you will see that one more assertion got passed. See, li35. Let's see. And the moment I mouse over, did you notice? The moment I mouse over, it's highlighting all the 35 li elements over there. So you can validate with the UI screen, left hand side with the right hand side. Okay, yeah, this is the thing we are expecting to have a length of 35. Yeah, this is what we are expecting. Perfectly fine, right? So this is the awesome feature that we have in Cypress. Let's see something more, and let's do one thing. What I'm going to do that you open this. Let's see go to the first element, or let's see go to the second element over here. You open this li, and I want that you out of these 35 lis, you give me only those lis which is having href property as a footer, something like this. It means the href property should contain footer. Okay, let's see. So how many elements are there? So how will you write it? So I simple write, let's see, this thing. Okay, and then I'll write, we have to use one method that is called the find method. You have to write. Okay, just a second, let me just stop this. So okay, now there is one more method is called find method. This is the find method is used to get the elements from the parent methods. Okay, from the parent web element. So this is number of 35 elements we are getting from the parent. Okay, cy.get method is the parent method. We are getting 35 elements. Now if you really want to filter it out, okay, let's see, I want to get only specific lis, only special lis or having some properties. So in that case you can define some properties over here. What type of property? I simple write that you give me only those lis which are having a tag href. Okay, so I'll write, okay, let's write it over here. It means under this particular li you give me only those let's say I'll write simple href property, okay, having footer. So how many elements we are getting? We are getting one of 13 elements having this okay, elements are available having a where footer is available. So see, this is the second guy, third guy, like this. Okay, so 13 elements are like this. Okay, so I'll just copy this guy, because see, I'm not going to copy this entire CSS selector. Why? Because this collection we have already taken with the help of cy.get over here, and I simply write this guy over here. Now, why I'm writing in double quotes, I'll tell you. See, don't do this mistake because footer is already available inside the single quote. So if you write the single quote over here like this, okay, it will give you error because single quote we are already using with footer. So in this case, what you do, you wrap it with the double quotes like this. Okay, so we have already verified we are getting 13 elements. So let's verify that. Okay, it should have, I simple write have dot length. What is the length? We are expecting 13 like this. If you write in number of lines, you can write it like this. Okay, so this is my another test I have written, that first you collect all the LIs from this particular UL parent, go to only those links which are having the footer href property, which contains href as footer. So this star means this is a CSS selector, guys. Again, if you are not comfortable with CSS selector, please go and check the video on CSS selector. And okay, in the video, end of the video, I'll tell you which video you have to watch if you really want to learn CSS properly. I mean, if you really want to get the expertise on CSS selector, which will be very frequently we will be using in Cypress. Okay, and then it should have the length as 13. So let's see it is working or not. So again, I'll run this guy element get.js and let's see. So assertion should be passed with 13. Perfect. See, 13 got passed and it's showing only those 13 elements. It means that we have this, all these guys, and along with citizen advice also. See, only those elements, 13 elements are available having href property as footer or whatever. It means all the href contains footer. Out of 35, we have only 13 elements like that. Okay, so find you have to use this. This is a find method, guys. Is okay, you have to use that. Find element generally we use most of the time with get method. Get will, or you can directly write this entire stuff inside the get also. That also possible. But from the parent, let's see, from the parent you want to find out some child. In that case, you can simply use find and then filter it out and then write an assertion like this. So get parent and then we have sub parent, I mean sub child over here, and then we have assertion like that we have written. So this is the property of this guy also. We can simply do that. Okay, so it's very, very simple. Now we have one more method that is called within method. Within method means, let's say I'll show you an example. You go to this site, Amazon, let's see, .in or Amazon.com or whatever. You inspect this guy and you notice one thing, that the search input is coming under where? The search input is coming under this div. Under this parent, input is available. And the moment I search, I mean, inspect div is inspecting this entire stuff over here, right? Div. And then we have input field is available. So the moment you apply cy.get, cy.get will find the element within the document, within the HTML DOM. And then you reach at that particular location. Let's say I've reached over here, but out of this particular parent, you want to verify only this particular input. So how will you do that? So there are multiple ways. So there's one more method that is called within. It means within the parent, how to search for a particular element. So let's see. I'll do one thing. I'll create one new file, and the file name is, let's see, Amazon underscore search.js. And I'll do one thing. I just quickly just copies describe thing. Okay, let's copy this entire stuff. I don't want to write this thing again. And let's remove all these guys. And this is my Amazon search app. And I simply say that, okay, search test over here. And I'll just launch my amazon.in or .com, whatever you want to use. Sorry, just copy this again. Okay, so we have launched the site. Now see it carefully. What I'm going to do, I'll go to the parent first. So cy.get and which method, I mean, which parent. So this is a div parent under this particular class we have. So can I use one simple CSS selector dot class or div dot class or directly dot class? You can use it because we have only one class. So let's use this particular guy over here, that this is the thing. Then what do you want? From this, you go to within method. See, this is a within method. Within method will give you a callback. Okay, a callback lambda function. It means within this, what do you want? Within this, again, you go to cy.get. Again, you search for a specific element. It means within this particular parent, that's it. You don't need to search in the entire document. So it will actually improving the performance of the script. No need to go to the entire document. You first search this guy, and then within the search, you just do it. Within this particular parent tag, you just search any child element. Which child element? Which child element we are talking about? We are talking about this particular, let's say, input ID equal to this. So for ID in CSS selector, we have to use hash. So I simply write, let's see, hash this guy. And then what do you want? I want that, okay, dot type. You write type something over here. Let's say I'm simple typing Apple MacBook laptop. Type this is this thing. Right now, see what is the advantage? Why we are writing like this? First, from the entire HTML DOM, from this entire HTML DOM, okay, from this entire HTML DOM, you search this guy, okay. Under this particular guy, you have this guy. Now the search is limited. Instead of searching inside the entire DOM, you search within this particular parent tag, within this particular parent element. Okay. Otherwise, let's say you write this guy and then you write this guy. What will happen? This guy will be searched again within the document, within the entire document. So better we search for the parent out of the entire HTML document, and then from this parent document, you search only the child element over here, and then you type Apple MacBook laptop. So we have to write within method over here. Okay. Now let's see it is working or not. So I'll do one thing. Let me close this guy. And what is the class name? Amazon search.js. So Amazon search.js. Let's run it. Let's see it is entering Apple MacBook or not. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think it's not working. So maybe something. Yeah. No, it's saying that assertion error, expected to find element this but never found it. It means we could not find this particular element. So let me check. Are we doing any mistake? We missed dot over here. Come on. Okay, because for CSS we have to use dot. Now see, it's entering Apple MacBook laptop. I'll show you once again. So what I'm saying is, guys, we have to use dot for CSS selector, right? Dot means a class. So div dot class also you can use it, or simple dot class name also you can use it. So I simple say dot. We missed dot actually earlier, and then let's run it again. So Amazon search.js. This time it should enter the value. Okay, I think it's already running. So let's stop it and run it again. See, awesome. It's absolutely working for you. Entering Apple MacBook laptop. Okay, and later on, whatever you want to do, you can simply do that. So this is something really cool. Okay, remember this thing very frequently. You guys can use it over here like that. Okay, so this is the three important things I really wanted to cover. The first thing is the get method with chaining that I've already shown you that okay how to use different chaining over here. You can write the assertion also and cy.get, and then you can write the find element also. Out of the parent you can find the specific child and you can filter it out your search, and then you can put an assertion over there. And another method is that within method, and after within you have to use cy.get once again. You can save some time, you can improve the performance. Instead of searching that particular element within the entire document, entire HTML DOM, you can simple search within that particular parent. Okay, like that also you can simple do that. So that's all for this particular video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying Cypress. Let me know if you have any issues. There are a lot of more new things are coming. Let's see. I'm planning that okay, Cypress with Cucumber also, Cypress with different frameworks we can create, Cypress with page object model also. We will be doing that. So just wait for some time. All the videos will be there on my channel. So please subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you have any issues. Thank you so much.